Hello YouTube, my name is Megumi Mary. This is the first episode of a show I would like to call Critical Analysis. In this series, I'm going to look at various video games, movies, books, TV shows, whatever. I'm going to look at them and critique them. I'm going to bring up arguments that I myself 100% support that may go against what other people would think about them. Now, for my first episode, people are gonna hate me. So, if you ask like 90% of the people out there, okay, let's be honest, it's more like 99% of the people out there, Metroid Other M is a seriously hated game because it had the audacity to give Samus a voice. Wait, why do people want a Legend of Zelda TV show? Same thing will happen to Link. Well, anyway. Now, I'm going to be going into spoiler territory here, so viewer beware. The reason giving Samus a voice was a bad move because the narrations were long, her tone was uninspired, and she did everything Adam told her to do. Also, there was a scene a lot of people hated with Ridley and some post-traumatic stress. So let's address the Adam situation first. Samus is an independent bounty hunter who stumbles upon an active Galactic Federation mission. She ends up listening to Adam about authorizing the use of each and every last one of her gadgets. But my question is, why is this a problem? She's an independent bounty hunter, stepping in on Galactic Federation business. She wasn't hired, there's no bounty to collect, and...
Samus. Looks like I'm going to need to ask for your cooperation on this mission. But I'm also going to have to ask that you follow my commands. You don't move unless I say so, and you don't fire until I say so.
I think we can look at this as not just a personal interest in Adam being a father figure, but rather the simple fact that she doesn't want to get arrested. Samus acknowledges this herself in an earlier part of the game.
Adam hadn't authorized it, but I decided to remain on site for the sake of the others.
Now, Samus realizes that if she refuses an order to leave, it could result in legal complications for herself. It could result in arrest warrants, court-martials, a crackdown on her already liberal freedoms, like transporting Metroids, for example. The Galactic Federation have people in it that seem to be out for her blood.
You're just an outsider. And given your unofficial status, I cannot allow you contact with the witness. With your predilection for transporting illegal cargo like infant Metroids, I must ask that you restrict your... Time for the lady to go home. Someone escort her.
I think it's also worth pointing out that Samus does question Adam's motives several times throughout the long-winded narrations. But she knows that as an outsider encroaching on Galactic Federation business, were she to get that order to leave, she won't be able to stay, help out, and figure out what's going on. The idea that she listens out of respect to Adam is false. As we see at the end of the game when she's no longer being monitored around the clock, she has no problem breaking the rules to utilize her screw attack.
Any objections, Adam?
So that's one problem out of the way. But what about the long, dull narrations? Well, this is actually the best message the game has, believe it or not. The entire game, she is talking, and it sounded like zero emotion is being put into the lines. It's like the actress who played the role is doing a half-assed job, when in reality, that's the point. It has to have zero emotion because Samus is repressing her emotions. In the scene when she was with the Galactic Federation Army, she was rebellious and letting her emotion control her actions. She refers to it as an unfortunate incident. And she even says that if it were to happen again, she would try for redemption.
I knew the question Anthony was suppressing, and I knew the answer. If something like that happened again, I would hold fast to that glimmer of hope and try for redemption. That's who I am.
The truth is, she's ashamed of her emotions. And I can see why, after getting so attached to an infant Metroid, only to have it die in front of you, it leaves a scar. And the same could be said for any loss. Samus has long been praised as the independent bounty hunter who kicks ass and takes names. She's always known to be fearless and detached to her mission. This can easily be explained by rejecting her emotions and shoving them down, repressing them, refusing to acknowledge them. But when people try with all their might to repress these emotions, you will reach the boiling point. This scene with Ridley in the game is actually a massive turning point for Samus. Her emotions come out in the form of post-traumatic stress disorder. Ridley and Samus may have fought many times, but during the events of Super Metroid, Ridley actually died. All the other times, Ridley doesn't really die. Ridley only dies twice in the Metroid canon. Once in Super Metroid and once in Metroid Fusion. Ironically, the Ridley from Metroid Fusion is this genetically created Ridley. The point I'm trying to make is that Samus represses her emotions. After this, you see her get very emotional in a variety of scenes. Adam's sacrifice is another great example. The beauty of this scene, if you read into it enough, is that after trying to run from her emotions for so long, she makes the same mistake she originally did. She let them boil over and cloud her judgment. In trying to run from her emotions, she still became a slave to them. The ending after the final boss has her going to get the helmet that Adam left behind. I see this scene as her finding the right balance between emotion and duty. In the end, Samus is still human, and I feel that this story was more about realizing that nobody is perfect. We all have our good times and our bad times. This story was Samus's rebirth and acceptance of her past, looking forward to the future. Now, if we could just get a non-Blast Ball Metroid game, that'd be great. Hey, so that was a video. I've been saying for so long that I was going to do stuff on my YouTube channel, never really getting around to it. So I just hey, I have an idea for a video. I'm just going to run with it. I don't care if I don't have proper equipment to make my audio sound great. I don't care if I have the best video editing software. I'm just going to do it. And down the line, I will upgrade, get better recording equipment, get better editing equipment, maybe actually get some actual effects for my videos so it doesn't look so choppy, I guess. But if you like what you saw, I'm going to try to get more content in the future. I'm going to do critiques, I'm going to do some Let's Plays, I'm going to do all sorts of different stuff. So if you enjoyed this, subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at Megumi Mary. So thanks and have a good day. Subscribe. I said it again because I don't know, I just wanted to. Okay, bye.